whole young bunch of creative people making different kind of cinema, trying their hands at a different kind of a story. So I have enjoyed being part of this film. See, basically for me, I'm totally a director's actor. Both Pradhan, I learned this some promise filter that he used to use throughout the 1942. With Ashok Mehta, I learned chin down, because I have a chinky eyes, so he would say, "Beta, chin down." So they shot me beautifully. I got a chance to work with Vinod Chopra. I got a chance to work with Mani Ratnam. I got a chance to work with Sanjay Bhansali, and all these, Subhash Ghai, and all, the whole different. I really got these things. Everybody has really contributed a lot to whatever work I have done.
Well, many times there are films that you don't hear that much about, but I think they are films that you look forward to. These are films that you celebrate, and because they have a storytelling which is different, which is lifelike, which is very engaging and interesting. And Dear Maya is one film that looks like that, and we have with us one and only one Manisha Koirala, who's looking as radiant as ever, and the director of the film, Sunaina Bhatnagar, with us. So pleasure having you guys first of all on BollywoodHungama.
Thank you.
And ma'am, it's wonderful to have you back.
It's great to be back.
And how's the experience of working in a film like this, where many times when we see the promos, even without saying anything, you're conveying a lot through your expressions.
The promo speaks a lot.
Right.
And it's a very well-made film by the writer-director.
Right.
I've enjoyed being in their company. The whole young bunch of creative people making different kind of cinema, trying their hands at a different kind of a story. So I have enjoyed being part of this film thoroughly.
Right. What about you, Sunaina? In fact, Sunaina has been assisting Imtiaz Ali for quite a few big films, right from Jab We Met till Rockstar. And when we're talking about Imtiaz Ali, there's a certain amount of storytelling which people relate to as well. So how much has he contributed in your this entire growth as a director and a writer as well?
Tremendously, because my film school has been on his set. I didn't do anything before that in terms of learning how to make films.
Right.
Everything I learned was on his set. So the way a set functions, the way you talk to your actors, the way you rehearse, all those things I've learned from him. So he's been a huge part of my journey to become a director. Right.
Yeah. Okay, and he's a huge fan of you as well. He was there for the promo launch, and he was he had all these wonderful things about what Shah Rukh Khan thinks about you, and what a lot of other people think about you as well. Now, ma'am, this smile of yours, it is amazing actually, and we've seen it in so many of the movies. I'm a huge fan of Ek Ladki Ko Dekha To Aisa Laga.
Really?
I think it's one of the finest songs that has been ever picturized or composed. One of the finest works of R.D. Burman as well. No, seriously, huge fan. Okay, now when you're part of a movie like this, where you're having very interesting songs as well, which definitely stand out as far as the storytelling is concerned. What is the personal element that you bring into something like this? Because you've been known to have extremely intense actor, the way we've seen in a lot of other movies.
See, basically for me, I'm totally a director's actor, and most of the good work that people remember me by is with the good directors.
Right.
So I come from this personal belief that half of the actor's job is taken care when you have a good writer and a director, and half of the beauty is taken care whether the person is really not. So this beauty everybody is talking about mine is because I had a great DOPs who shot me really beautifully, and
that's only partially true.
no, it's really.
I totally agree with you.
It's really to have a good, and I am blessed to have worked with one of the topmost DOPs of the country.
Bilkul.
So I learned from them, like from Vinod Pradhan, I learned some promise filter that he used to use throughout the 1942. With Ashok Mehta, I learned chin down, because I have a chinky eyes, so he would say, "Beta, chin down." So they shot me beautifully. you know, and they know exactly what to use and how much lighting, the soft lighting and all that, and magic light and all these things I've learned, you know, listening and hearing and observing them. And my performance again, because I got a chance to work with Vinod Chopra, I got a chance to work with Mani Ratnam, I got a chance to work with Sanjay Bhansali, and all these, you know, Subhash Ghai, and all, the whole different, I really got these things, everybody has really contributed a lot to whatever work I have done. And in this film too, in Dear Maya too, Sunaina had done since she's a writer of the film, every detail of Maya Devi's character, she had already written it. So for me it was really easy to follow through that instruction and add. I don't bring something really extraordinary to it. I try and do justice to already given a full sketch the director has given. I try and do justice to that.
Right.
And as real as possible, I like to perform as natural, as organic as possible, because for that, for me as an actor, that's really important to understand the psychology of the character I'm playing. Then I can probably come out with a natural performance.
Right.